Have you ever felt tired, even when you weren't doing anything? Hello, and welcome back to Champie's Cottage. I'm so happy you're here. If these little stories bring you even a moment of peace, I'd love for you to stay. Please follow and subscribe, and let me tell you a story. Tonight's story is called The Lantern That Lost Its Light, a story about a little lantern that never truly lost its light. It simply forgot how to shine.
There are some evenings that ask nothing from us, except that we slow down. The rain had been falling since the afternoon. Every drop seemed to wrap my little cottage in quiet. The fire crackled softly beside me. My tea was still warm, and every page of my book felt like coming home. I remember thinking, if every day could feel like this, I'd never ask for anything more. Then, I heard something. At first, I thought it was only the wind. But the old attic had a way of keeping little secrets. Every step woke another memory hidden beneath the dust. Old books, forgotten boxes, faded photographs, all quietly waiting. Then, tucked away in the corner, I saw it. An old lantern, covered in years of dust, as if it had been waiting for someone to find it. It was beautiful, even before it shined. I brushed away the dust, expecting nothing. But the moment my fingers touched the glass, a tiny light answered. Music begins very softly. Not bright, not magical, just warm. It didn't speak. It didn't sparkle for attention. It simply made the room feel a little less lonely. I carried it downstairs. From that day on, it was never far away. It waited beside me while I turned the pages of old stories. It watched the kettle sing while the scent of warm tea filled the cottage. On quiet mornings, it greeted the little plants before I did. Some evenings, we simply listened to the rain. It never asked for anything. It never tried to impress me. It was just there. Somehow, that little light made every corner of the cottage feel like home. One morning, everything looked exactly the same. The morning sun still found its way through the window. The birds still welcomed another day, and the kettle still waited patiently on the stove. But something felt different. I couldn't explain it, not at first. Everything around me was peaceful, yet the room felt quieter somehow. Then, I saw it. The little light that had filled my cottage with warmth was barely glowing. It hadn't disappeared. It was simply tired. I picked up the lantern. I turned it slowly in my hands. I looked at every piece of glass, every tiny hinge, every little detail, searching for an answer. Maybe something had broken. Maybe I had missed something. So, I cleaned it, just as carefully as I had the very first day. But the light stayed quiet. I carried it closer to the fireplace, hoping the warmth might help. Nothing changed, so I placed it beside the morning window, letting the sunlight pour over its old brass frame. Surely, light could bring back light, but it didn't. In the end, there was nothing left to do, except wait. So I sat beside it, just the two of us, hoping tomorrow would be different.
The days passed, and I kept hoping tomorrow would be different. Maybe it simply needed more light, or maybe a little more beauty.
I tried everything I knew. Strange how one small light could make an entire home feel different. The cottage felt smaller each day. So one quiet afternoon, I carried the lantern into the forest.
Not because I knew where to go, but because sometimes walking is easier than worrying.
I wasn't alone. High above me, an old owl watched quietly. He didn't seem surprised to see me, as though he had been expecting someone. He looked at the lantern and smiled. Beautiful lantern. I nodded. It doesn't shine anymore. Then he asked,
When was the last time you rested?
I opened my mouth, but no answer came, because I couldn't remember.
I didn't search for another answer. I didn't try another trick. Maybe not everything needs to be fixed. Maybe some things simply need time. I made myself some tea. I opened my favorite book. And for the first time, I stopped worrying. The rain returned. I watched it, instead of racing against it. The little things suddenly felt enough. Some evenings, I simply listened.
That night, I didn't wait for a miracle. I simply rested. And for the first time, my heart felt quiet. Then, something changed. Not all at once. Quietly. I never saw it happen, because I was finally asleep. Sometimes, healing begins while we aren't watching. When I opened my eyes, the little light had returned. Maybe it was never the lantern that needed saving. Maybe it was me.
Some lights don't fade because they're broken. They simply forget to rest. And sometimes all it takes is giving yourself permission to slow down.